before women get married, they have all these dreams, all these aspirations, all this passion, and all of a sudden they get married. Why do women forget about those dreams? Why do some, not all, why do they forget about the dreams, the desires, the passions, and the goals they once had? Why? So I'm here to keep reminding us as women that you can still have your passion, you can still have your dream, you can pursue your goals. Okay, good morning. How are you all doing? Happy Sunday. Like I said earlier, I was getting ready to go to church. Yeah, I'm getting ready. Now I'm fully ready. So you have my attention. All right. I'm fully ready now. So my name is Coach Glory, and my page is about empowering wives. Yeah, as wives, many times women forget their worth. They get married and they forget their aspirations. They forget about the dreams they once had. They forget about goals they set for themselves. Yeah, and they focus on caring for others. Women, we need to rediscover our worth again. Now, I'm not saying I'm a wife. Yeah, I've been married for 25 years. Yeah. Now, in the process of being married, sometimes you focus so much on caring for other people and you forget about yourself. So I, as a certified coach, I'm a certified marriage coach, I've come across so many women who, in the process of caring for other people, after some years, resentment comes in. Yeah, resentment sets in and they start to wonder, why did I spend all that time, doing this? Why did I spend all that time, pouring into other people when they could have done it at the same time? You have these dreams, you have this passion, you have this desire in you. Yeah, I'm not saying don't fulfill those roles. Of course, as women, we need to fulfill our role as women, and we need to do it excellently well. However, in the process, you don't have to forget yourself. That's what I'm saying. You don't have to forget yourself. I'm here to show us the things we can do as women to ensure that while we are fulfilling our roles, we are doing all this amazing job caring for the beautiful children God blessed us with. Yeah, while you are caring for all your children, while you are caring for your spouse and everything, you also need to take care of yourself. Remember, it's only when you are full, truly full, that you can pour into others. If you are not full, yeah, and you're trying to pour into others, it becomes more difficult. That's when people struggle. That's when they start to, have all sorts of challenges. That's when they start to have resentment. Even the person they are pouring into, maybe their spouse, they start to say, why did I even do this? Why, all the whys come up. But if, as women, things are done properly, the whys, the regret will not set in because you are fulfilled. You are happy. Yeah, you are happy to be doing that. You're happy to be pouring into others because at the same time, you are also pouring into yourself. You are making sure that you are full. You are making sure that you are happy. Yeah. When you are happy, everyone around you will feel it and it makes them happy as well. There's nothing like children seeing their mom happy. They like to see their mothers happy. They like to see their fathers happy as well. Don't get me wrong, but I'm focused on women. All right? I'm focused on women on my page. I'm focused on women so that when the women are happy, they go on to have happy homes, happy marriages. You can imagine when a woman is not happy, even if everyone else tries to be happy, they will soon become unhappy because the woman is not happy herself. So that's why I thought, having been married for so many years, I thought it's important to ensure that we educate women. Yeah, before you got married, you had all these dreams, you had all these aspirations. Remember, in the Bible, there's a story of talents. Yeah, I keep emphasizing on that story. The story of the talents, where God gave some, I think 1 talent, another 2 talents, another, I think 3 and 5, and so on and so forth. Why did God give those talents to those people? He wanted them to use it. Now, the one that was given 1 talent, what did he do? He buried it. He did nothing with his talent. While the others that got 2, 3, 5 and all that multiplied their talents. They used their talents. It was multiplied, you see. And then when God, after some time, when God went back to them and said, what did you do? It was time to give account. The one he gave only 1 talent to, God asked, what did you do with the talents I gave to you? And he said, oh, master, I hid the talent, because I knew that one day you would come back to ask us, so I hid it and kept it. And he says, here you go. That's the talent you gave to me. Of course, that wasn't what he was meant to do. God wasn't happy with that. But the others with the talents that were 2, 3 and more, all of those people multiplied their talents. And when they were asked to give account, they said, oh, the talent you gave to me, I used it for this, 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 and that. They accounted for the talents. That's the same thing with you and I. You have all been given talents. We have talents. God has given us gifts. And some people come into this world and they just roam about. No mission, no vision, no goals, no aspirations. And they live without actually using those gifts in them. They don't use the gifts, you see. And some other people, you see them doing this, you see them doing that, you see them doing so many things, you see them pouring into other people. That's because they have discovered their gifts and they are using their gifts to bless the world. They are using their gifts to bless other people. Yeah, even if it's in a small community, they are using those gifts and they've multiplied the gifts. So you might be watching me this morning and you're wondering, I haven't done anything with my gifts. It's not too late. Because guess what? We are not here forever. There's a time limit. So what are you waiting for? If you are a wife out there and you are pouring into other people, you are taking care of other people, but you have all these gifts in you hidden, you haven't even scratched the surface of your gifts. What are you waiting for? Do you think you have your life forever? You don't. You don't have your life forever. So I'm encouraging you today. It seems the sun is better on this side. Is this better? I'm encouraging you today to, I think the sun is better on this side. Apologies. So as a wife out there, I'm encouraging you, don't sit on your gifts. Use your gifts. Yes, one of the gifts God has given us is to take care of our families, to love our children, to love our husbands. Yeah, that's one. But a lot of women spend all their time fulfilling only that role of wife, of mother. They don't do anything else. And then after a while, they start resenting this. They said, oh, I spent all my life, take anything the child says, look, you came into this world, I'm your mother, I'm your this. Why? Because of frustration. Anything the man does, look, I gave everything up for you. Did the man ask you to give everything up for him? Did he? You fulfilled your role beautifully and he was happy to receive from you. But he never told you to give up everything, did he? So if we, as women, we don't sit down and say, what am I good at? What are my gifts? What is my mission? What's my purpose on earth? You need to sit down and ask yourself. No one can do that for you. God has already given you those talents. So it's now for you to dig, look deep within you. What are these gifts I have in me? And if you discover those gifts, remember the Bible says a man's gifts will make room for him. If you discover your gifts, you will see that things like money will not be a problem for you, because your gifts will attract other people. And before you know it, they are paying you for those things. Money is not everything. What happens on earth in this world is that people pursue money first. People pursue money first. Oh, I want to get money. I want to be rich. I want to be that. It's not bad to be rich and have money and all of that. It's wonderful. It's beautiful. But we are doing things the wrong way round. If we know our gifts, if you look at a lot of rich people in the world today, is because what are we doing? We are buying the gifts they have shown to the world. They are creative and they sit down, they bring out this beautiful product and they sell it to us. We are buying it and we are making them richer, right? They have used the gifts, and before you know it, they say, wow, this gift is amazing. And they discover another gift and they go again, they manufacture something, they bring it out to us and we buy. Yeah? They are using their gifts excellently well. So what about you? What are those gifts you have within you that you feel you haven't used yet? So I'm challenging you today to wake up. Wake up. Discover your gifts. Those gifts, every one of us, we have. Maybe some of you have one gift, pardon me. Others have 2 gifts. Others have more than 2. Whatever your gift is or gifts are, have you discovered them? It is time to start using them. It is time. So, I'm encouraging us now to tap on our screen. Let's get more people in. Share, invite others to come and watch, so that we can all be challenged by this message. All right, so we can all be challenged and say yes, because a lot of times people just walk around, they have no clue, and many people think all they are here for is go to work, come back home, eat, sleep, the next day repeat again, go to work, come back home, eat, sleep. And before you know it, time is ticking. Time is ticking. The time is just going. It's going. Before you know it, you're 60. And you're like, what? What did I use all the years for? How did it go so fast? Yes. You start asking yourself, how did the years go so fast? And you start thinking, when I was younger, I had this dream, I had this aspiration, you didn't do anything about it. But I'm here to tell you, it seems the sun is too much aside. Oh, let me just stay on this side. I'm here to tell you, it's not too late. It doesn't matter how old you are. It's not too late to start working on that dream, okay? It's not too late to wake up. It's not too late. You can wake up today and say, I'm going to start pursuing my, whatever it is you had, that dream you had as a young child, whatever it was, you can start today. It's not too late. It's not too late. Now, like I said, women, a lot of times when you are asked questions, maybe your spouse sees that you are not happy and they say, what's wrong? And you say, it's fine. You know it's not fine. Why do women do that? Okay, why do we do that as women? Why do you say it's fine when you know it's truly not fine? Can you please share in the comment section? Why do women always say, no, it's everything is okay, it's all good, it's fine? But deep down, it's not fine, it's not all good. Deep down, you are not happy. So, when you're asked a question, what is wrong with saying, okay, it's not fine, I'm not happy about, and you say this, you talk about it. I'm not happy about this situation that happened when, and the person say, oh, I'm really sorry. I had no idea that upset you. You give them the chance to say, I'm sorry, to apologize, and then everything is resolved. Instead of spending the whole day, nothing, and you are upset all day. Some even get upset more than one day. You're saying nothing, and the poor man has no clue. Yeah? So we are wired differently. As we all know, men and women are wired differently. They need to know. They ask questions. You know, some will leave you to it. Once you say nothing, and they've tried for some time and you keep saying nothing, they leave you to it. And then when they leave you to it, you're upset again. Why did he do that? Couldn't he see that I'm not? But he spent how long asking, and you said what? Nothing. How is he going to work with nothing? How is he going to work with nothing? So as wives, we need to stop doing this. Yeah. I'm sitting down here. I've done it too. Yeah, in the past. What's happening? The anger, because you're upset, you're like, nothing. You should know you were there. Why are you asking me what's the problem? You were there. It happened between us. Why are you asking me what's the problem? You know. Why are you asking? Yes, I've been there, you know. And when they ask, because you feel they should know what the problem is, when the woman is asked, what's the problem? She says, nothing. Why are you asking me what the problem is? You were there. It happened between us. Don't pretend that you don't know. You were there. Stop asking me what the problem. Stop asking me what the issue is. Why are you pretending? That's it, men. In case you are wondering, why does she say nothing? That's why. Because you were there. The issue happened between you and the woman and your wife. Something happened between both of you. Now you turn around to be asking her, what's the problem? Why are you asking her what the problem is? You know, she expects you to know because you were there. But to you, it wasn't a problem. But to her, it's a big issue. And the fact that you are asking, you are saying you don't know. To her, it was a big deal. So how come you don't know what the problem was? That's why when you ask, she says nothing. Nothing is wrong. Everything is fine. Yeah? You are coming to ask me what the problem is when you know what the problem is. That's why she says nothing. So whenever you ask your wife next time, what's the problem? And she says nothing, you think back. Yeah? You take some moments to reflect. Okay? Think back. Trace back your steps, the conversations you had, and approach her differently. Yeah? Some people find it difficult to apologize. Approach her differently. Okay, I'm sorry. Whatever, you know, if you truly don't know, because some men genuinely do not know what's happened. Yeah, some genuinely do not know. They can't figure it out. So approach her differently. nicely, softly, just talk to her. Women are, I always say, like incubators. Whatever you deposit, whatever you put in her is what she gives back. So when you see that she's like that, deposit more love. Just pour out love, talk calmly, and before you know it, the anger just dissipates. It just goes, and on her own, she will tell you what the issue was. On her own, she would just tell you, oh, when blah blah blah, the way you spoke to me when we were out, in front of everyone, I didn't really appreciate it, and you say, oh, I'm sorry, I didn't really appreciate that manner. And she might have felt like everybody, looked at her somehow, maybe in a funny way. Maybe people did not, but that was how she felt at that time. So as a man, you need to acknowledge it and say, okay, now I know. Yeah, it will not repeat itself again. And make sure it doesn't repeat itself again. Yeah, that's where you are building together. That's where you are building together. You are working as partners. You're making sure that your home is a happy and healthy place because you are acknowledging her emotions. Then when you do that, I'm telling you, she will make sure you are fine. She will make sure she doesn't say things to hurt you, to make you unhappy, because that's the way women are wired. Yeah? When you give her one thing, she will give you 100. So when you care for her emotions that way, she will multiply it and make sure your emotions are taken care of. She will make sure she gives you that love, that care, everything you need. Just look after her and she will look after you. That is the secret. Most people don't know, but that's the secret. Yeah? That's the secret. Just look after each other. All right? So, women, that's the first thing. Stop saying it's fine when you know it's not. When you know it's not fine, stop saying it's fine. All right? Okay. So let's move on to the next one. I've already mentioned something in that regard before. I mentioned it earlier. Putting your needs last every time. Women, why do we do that? We put our needs last. We take care of everybody first and we put our needs last. And by the time you want to put your needs, you want to think about yourself, you are tired, you are exhausted. You're like, oh, I've done everything for everyone else. I've poured into everybody. I'm tired. I just want to sleep. I just want to rest. And you don't meet your own needs. Women, we need to stop doing that as well. Yeah? Stop putting your own needs last every time. Sometimes it's okay to be selfish. You take care of your family, yes, but me time is important. Me time. There are times I just, I tell my family, okay, so day, or maybe on a Saturday or whatever day, I'm going out with my friends. We're going for lunch. If you see on my page, you will see where I've posted days out with my friends. Okay, you just need to be away sometimes. We sit down, we eat, we talk, we laugh, we just forget about the role of being a wife and mother, and we just appreciate each other. We just talk. How is life treating you? Oh, this one talks about that one talks about that, and all of that. We laugh, we talk, and by the time we come back home, we are energized again. And yeah, so women, stop putting your needs last. Okay, so because you are nurturing your own needs, that does not make you a bad wife or mother. It doesn't make you somebody who is not responsible. You are responsible and acknowledging your own needs. That's why you are able to take time out. Yeah, sometimes I take myself to the spa. Yes, I go to the spa by myself. I just use the sauna, the jacuzzi, whatever they have there, whatever they have there. If I want to use the gym, I use the gym, yeah, and all of that. Whatever they have there, you want to do your nails, pedicure, manicure, just whatever you want to do, whatever you love doing. Yeah, think about the things you love doing. Take time out, do them. It's okay. Yeah, but when you come back home, your family will benefit from what you've done, from that little time out you've taken for yourself. Your family will benefit because you are happier. Yeah, you are meeting your own needs. You become a happier person, and you're happy to have conversations. You are relaxed. You're not snapping. A lot of women at home, they're always snapping at this, snapping at that, snapping at everybody around them, because they haven't taken time to relax, to meet their own needs. Sometimes, you just take yourself somewhere, enjoy yourself, have something to eat, talk with your friends, and some go on holiday with friends. There's nothing wrong with that, and they come back, they're happy. Yeah, so you have to think about the things that you enjoy doing. And some women will say, no, I can't do that. I can't go on holiday by myself with my friends. I have to be with my family. That's okay as well. Go on holiday with your family. While you're on holiday with your family, you can just say, I'm going to, maybe have a massage. You just take a few minutes, you do that, you come back, and you are energized. So I'm encouraging you to take time out for yourself occasionally. Yeah, don't put your own needs last every time. I've seen women who have put their career on hold because they felt they wanted to focus on their spouse's career first. And those same women, years later, they are resentful because they feel, look at this man that I, did sacrifice so much for. Is this how you treat me? This what you give back to me? Something has happened now, later in life, and they look at this man and they are resentful. What if at that time, instead of giving up your own career, what if you are building yourself at the same time? You come together and you say, okay, what should we do? Okay, you do this, yeah, and then I will, maybe in the evenings, do my own. That way you are working together. You are building together. A lot of women who have sacrificed. Let me give an example of, there's a popular couple in Nigeria, okay? The guy is a singer, right? What's his name again? Idibia. This Idibia guy, Two-Face Idibia, right? And his wife, Annie, she gave up. She wanted to be an actress and everything. She gave everything up because of her husband. She gave up. She made herself really small because of her husband. Today, he has divorced her and married somebody else. After all that, she took in so much, what do I call it now? So much, I really don't want to use some kind of words here. Yeah, she sacrificed so much and took in a lot of rubbish, let me say that, when she was younger because of this guy. And today, he pays her by divorcing her and marrying a younger girl. After all that she did. So I've seen this play out over and over and over again. There's another one as well. These are popular people. You can type them up, yeah, and you read their stories yourself. There's another one again. What's the name of this? He acts, and his wife also, nobody knew so much about her until, well, people heard about her from time to time, but I don't think people really heard her voice. I never heard her voice. Never. I only saw her out with her husband, but I never heard her voice. And I never heard her talk. Yeah. When this man divorced this, I'm not sure they are divorced now, but when he left her, he married another woman. And that woman now has, I think, 2 sons for him. I can't remember the name of this popular actor now. If I remember, I will say it. But if you know, if you are watching and you know, have an idea of who I'm talking about, let me know in the comments. But he is a popular actor in Nigeria. Yeah. He left this woman, married another woman who now has 2 sons for him. After all she sacrificed. Yeah. And now this woman is doing amazingly well. Now she speaks and I'm like, wow. So this woman is this eloquent. She speaks. She carries herself well. She's beautiful. She has beautiful children. But in the early stages of her life, she sacrificed everything just to make sure her husband flourishes. Yeah? And at the end of the day, he did this to her. He left her for someone else. Whatever happened, whatever transpired in the home, I don't know. No one knows. But they know. However, the point I'm making here is this. As women, you don't have to give up your goals, your dreams. You can fulfill your role as a wife and mother while you are pursuing your dreams. Okay? Remember, on that day, you as a woman will stand before God and give accounts of your life. And so, if God says, come forward, I gave you 5 gifts, 5 talents. What did you do with them? And you're like, oh, you gave me 5 talents? I didn't know that. I thought I was only meant to be a wife. So I focused on doing that. And God will be like, no, I gave you 5 talents. So as women, don't give up your gifts. Don't give up your talents. Dig deep, pray, and find out those gifts and use them. Yeah, I do so many things and I'm wondering, I'm asking myself, have I actually used all my talents? Every day I'm looking for more things to do. But what God has given me, I'm trying to make sure I use them. And people keep saying, Glory, how are you able to do this, and that? I don't know how. I just know that I'm able to do them. I do them. Okay? I am fulfilling, I'm doing, and sometimes I wonder, is that all or is there more? Is there something else I'm meant to be doing that I'm not doing? But the best way to live earth, to live this life when the day comes, is to live empty. Yeah? Is to live empty. Some of my students, okay, I'm a secondary school teacher during the day, right? Some of my students have found my TikTok and they're wondering, why is Miss doing this on TikTok? Why is Miss doing this? Why is Miss doing that? And they tell me, Miss, I saw you. I'm like, thanks for watching. I appreciate that. But I can't say because I teach in a secondary school, I will not pursue this passion of mine. I like to speak and empower people. I'm not going to stop doing this because I teach in a school. Yes, I teach in a school. I like to make people more knowledgeable. All right, students, I like to see them grow from the point of not knowing and understanding a topic to the point of saying, oh yes, I understand this topic now. I know what I'm doing now. I like that. I like to wake up, go out, and, know that I'm a professional person. I like that. I'm not the person who sits at home. I'm not the type of person who can sit at home doing nothing. Yes, or sit at home and, It doesn't sit well with me. Some other people like that. So we are all different. So you need to look deep within you and say, what do I like to do? What's my thing? So you discover your own. Yeah, find out what it is you like to do and get it done. Yeah, get it done. So, but as I know, deep down within me, I know that the time will come when I don't have to do that every day going somewhere and come. The time will come when I'll say, okay, I want to build, I want to carry on, with this aspect of my life only, and not have to do that every day, go somewhere. I know that time will come, but I know it's not now. You see what I mean? Oh, thanks for the likes, guys. Thanks for the likes. Keep it coming. But I know it's not now. So I can't dictate to anyone and say, this is what you should do. No. You are the only one who knows what it is you should be doing. However, whatever you choose to do, don't give up your dreams. Don't give up your aspirations, your passion. Keep doing it by the side if you have to. If you say you want to be a housewife, that's okay. It might be for a time, limited time. While you are being that housewife, what other passion, what other things do you have? We live in a time now where online, you can pursue your passion, you can make money. While you are being that housewife, you can pursue, you can keep building, keep reading, keep making yourself better, keep sharpening your skills. Yeah, you can keep doing that. There's a time for everything. Yeah, maybe you have small children and you want to just have that time to take care of them. I tell you, childcare is not cheap. Childcare is not cheap. When my kids were younger, now I have adult children. When they were younger, I used nurseries. Yeah, I paid for private childcare. It's not cheap. It wasn't cheap then, and it's even more expensive now. Yeah, because I went to work. So as soon as they turned one, I took them to nursery. Yeah, and then I went to work. So some parents are like, it's expensive, I can't afford that. So they want to take care of their children at home. That's okay. So while you are nurturing your children at home, build your skills so that by the time they go to school, you are ready. Yeah, you can now start pursuing what it is. Or while they are still young, everybody is different, like I said. While they are still young, maybe when they are sleeping or something, you are building. So everybody is different. You think about yourself. But what I'm encouraging you to do is to stop putting your needs last. Every time your children were small, you put your needs last. Now they are in primary school, you put your needs last. They are in secondary school, you put your needs last. They are in university, you put your needs last. When are you going to start putting your needs? When are you going to start taking care of your needs, your own self? You can't put your needs last every time. Yeah, that's what I'm encouraging you to stop doing. I hope I'm clear, and I hope that makes some sense. Okay, so I have shared 2 things women need to stop doing. Let's look at boundaries. Some women set boundaries and then they apologize. They're like, oh, I'm sorry. You keep apologizing for setting boundaries. Yeah, it's okay to set boundaries. If you are somewhere where the person keeps looking down, or insulting you and all of that, and you tell them that, look, okay, I don't appreciate being spoken to like this, and it happens again, and it keeps happening, and you've told them several times, and the next thing you start thinking, maybe it's me. I don't understand. Why? What's going on? Am I being too sensitive? maybe what they are doing is not bad, and you start thinking, oh, maybe it's me. Maybe, you start thinking, maybe I'm the problem here. You start thinking you are the problem. Maybe it's not them. And then before you know it, you're apologizing. You're the one saying, oh, I'm sorry, I had no clue, I didn't know that was wrong. And you start thinking it's your fault. Stop apologizing for setting boundaries. Okay, let's move on. And a lot of women believe that because you are in love, it means that you have to sacrifice all the time without limits. You do not have to sacrifice without limits. I have spoken about the things women should stop doing. Now, what about the things women should do? So women should instead do things like this. Instead of saying there's nothing, let them know what the issue is. All right, let them know what the problem is. Don't keep saying nothing. Calmly. Right now, I'm talking about the things women should do. Number one, I said speak your truth calmly and clearly. Number two, make space for your own needs. While you are busy taking care of others, it's important for you to make space. You have these needs, yeah? Make space for them. You are worth making space for. Do you agree? Do you agree? Let's look at number three. Set boundaries. Yeah? Set boundaries is important. Three, set boundaries with love. Yeah? And confidence. It's important to set those boundaries. Okay? So you don't like being spoken to a certain way, let them know, so they stop. It's important for you to set those boundaries. All right? Don't allow things just keep being poured on you. Yes. Because you become a people pleaser, and you say yes for everything, but deep down you're like, no, I can't do this. Yeah, I can't take this anymore. You are feeling overwhelmed, but you keep saying yes. That's why a lot of people break down. You don't want to get to that point where you break down, please. Okay? And finally, what should women do? Women should realize that a healthy marriage comes from a healthy you. Yes, you want to have a healthy marriage, you have to be healthy as well. You have to be healthy in every way. The way you think, mentally. You have to be healthy. Yeah? Psychologically, physically, emotionally. You have to be healthy. You have to have a healthy you. You have to be healthy in order to have a healthy home. Many people don't realize that a healthy you is very important. Very, very important. All right. So type in the comment section which of these points resonates with you. Let me know in the comment section. Okay. Let me know in the comment section, guys. Let's communicate. Communicate with me. And lastly, I want to reassure you that you're not being selfish. Taking time out for yourself doesn't mean you are selfish. It means you are wise. You are just being wise, because you know that to care for your lovely family, you have to be whole in every way, in every single way. All right? You have to be healthy. You have to be whole. And it's time for you to start showing up like you matter, because you do. You do matter. All right? Your family matters. You matter as well. We have spoken about the things women should do and not do. So let me know which of these points resonates with you. Which of these points, the points we've spoken about today, which one hits you the hardest, or which one resonates with you? Let me know in the comment section. All right, which one do you think you're going to start doing, and which one would you stop doing? It's important. All right, so I'll be looking out for your comments. Let me know in the comment section. Thanks to everyone who watched. Thanks. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. So have an amazing day ahead. All right, whatever you do. And I hope you've taken one or two things from the message I shared this morning. Thank you, everyone. Thanks for being here. Have a great day. Bye for now.